Honest opinion. You ask me, can this new captain...
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. A sly bird I loved as a child back in Swansea.
A dark little creature, no?
Did it rub you wrong when I took this brig as mine own?
It was the sort of rub I have learned to endure, sailing among faces of such fairness.
It's true. Most of these men wouldn't accept you as a captain. So what fair role would complement such unfairness?
I'll be your quartermaster. Nothing less.
All right. And as quartermaster, have you any immediate counsel for this Tyro captain?
Rest and repast would do us good before Nassau. Water for drinking. Hunting for food and repairs.
Well reasoned, sir. Hunting, it shall be. We'll find a decent place to drop anchor. I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match, still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogged touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you. But don't forget about your Jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
A song.
Down west old ship that ever did sail, sailed on an errand on a windy day, and we're waiting for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. She was built in rounded times, held together with bits of twine, and we're waiting for the day, wait for the day, wait for the day that we get our pay. Nothing in the galley, nothing in the hole, skipper's turned in with a bag.
Cliff, dead ahead!
Toast the gallants ahoy! Wait for the
Haul them in! Get off the wind!
Crew up tops! Douse those men!
Nothing's got to see!
I've made my choice, Addy. I'm calling her the Jackdaw. I spied a few items in the hold earlier. Powder and a few pistols. Think I'll fashion a second holster if I can.
It's a good start.
One you find laughable.
Could we talk a moment about the condition of the ship?
What's the trouble?
I had a walk about the gun deck this morning, and couldn't stand for what I saw. A clutter of linstocks heaped like tinder, and one with a slow match still burning.
Christ.
And just nearby, 2 barrels of gunpowder, closer than man and wife. Fit to explode at the touch of a spark.
We'll stow ours good and proper.
As for the cannons, they might as well be tossed. Clogs touch holes in need of scraping, corrosion on the bodies, barrel swabs as naked as knives, and breech ropes so rotted, I could use them for knitting yarn. The short of it is, we need good equipment kept in fine condition. But we cannot win every battle with snares and shouts. So worry about your own armaments when it suits you. But don't forget about your jackdaw as well.
No, indeed. We'll make it a point to keep this ship and its crew in fine condition.
Fancy the swim.
Ahoy, Captain. Find what you need.
My needs and wants are oceans apart, mate. But I did fashion myself a new holster. All I need now is a pistol to lie in it.
Yeah. Taken from the holds, just as you said.
Little more than a blowpipe. But it'll do. So, are we rested? Or should we idle a while longer?
Best way anchor. I think the crew is itching to reach civilization.
You'll find no civilization in Nassau. But it's a fine place to be merry all the same.
Loose main sails! Studs up! Let's get moving!
We're headed straight for land, sir.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys. Row, boys, row, boys, row. Sally Brown, she's the gal for me.
As much sail as you can!
We ride the wind for all she's worth.
Douse the royals and push!
Reef the mains. Clew up gallants.
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Cruise down. Man your shoots.
Row down, just hear the yeoman say.
Loose all!
Oh, to me, Johnny Bunker, come rock and roll me over. To me, Johnny Bunker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Bunker, the skipper is a rover. To me, Johnny Bunker, do. Oh, to me, Johnny Bunker, the mate is never.
Go on, Captain Queernabs. Tell me I'm under arrest.
Tell me!
Them your breads.
Fly away, boyo! Back to your master!
Aye. We was privateers together before the wars ended. I'll see you ashore.
You wild young people, and listen to my song, which I'll unfold concerning gold that guides so many wrong. Young Emma was a servant maid and loved a sailor bold. He plowed the
By
main-
God, you're a sight for salty eyes. Come you in and have a drink.
Morning, all.
I can wait. Who's this?
Adewale, the Jackdaw's quartermaster.
Jackdaw. You named your brig after a poxy bird.
Ade, these lads are the better part of our growing confederacy here. Ed Thatch, Ben Hornigold, James Kidd.
You let him carry a pistol, do you?
Peace, Ben.
Ade saved my life. And now we're looking to find a crew to fill out the rest of my ship.
Well, there's scores of capable men about. We use caution. A shipload of the King's sailors showed up before night back, causing trouble and knocking about like they own the place.
Right. I'll see who I can muster.
Send any men you find to the Jackdaw. I'll put them to work.
Cheers, Addy.
She would be taken by the Spanish enemy as she sailed upon the Lowland, Lowland, as she sailed upon the Lowland sea.
Without ogling these beauties.
Pound them to meal! If you really want it rough, we can happily oblige.
Why do you not listen to me? Please, hear what I say. Captain Kenway, just in time. I'll see you back aboard.
Singular lot.
Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty...
Last warning, you pillar. You do as I say.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents...
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative has decreed the sentence shall be to hang by the neck until dead.
If I wasn't trussed up like a pig, I'd gut you, Al. My lads will find you, though.
In me sight.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents.
Come on, don't lose fencing. I came to the new world. I'm not here.
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons. They mean to hang him.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative has decreed the sentence shall be to to hang by the neck until dead.
If I wasn't trussed up like a pig, I'd gut you, Al. My lads will find you, though.
You there, stop! Then... He's getting away! There he be!
Can't he get away, Corp?
Faster, lads! We're losing ground!
Shall you be amazed by the variety of really I stock in a humble stall? You do not need some.
Good. No doubt tempt you the better or none.
Am I missing something?
Captain Kenway, come fast! There's soldiers of Captain Man in irons.
This pirate bears the blood of many innocents on his hands. His Majesty's honourable representative.
This is not what I came to the New World for.
Ah!
Just in time, Kenway. Truly sensed.
While young people listen to my song, trial and fold concerning gold.
Now you'll want to sail somewhere rich with plunder.
Have you heard of a place called the Observatory?
Aye. It's an old legend, like El Dorado or the Fountain of Youth.
What have you heard?
It's meant to be a temple or a tomb, hiding a treasure of some kind.
That's it. You see here.
Oh, rot. It's fairy stories you prefer to gold, is it?
It's worth more than gold, Thatch. 10,000 times above what we could pull off any Spanish ship.
Robbing the king to pay his porpoise is how we earn our keep here, lad. It ain't a fortune. It's a fantasy.
Father keeps a public house down by the side of the sea. You go there. There and stay the night, and there wait for me. I'll meet you in the morning, but don't let my parents know. His name is young Edwin, the town.
We must have taken that supper. We must have taken it. Lost it.
Morning, Kenway.
Not a bad-looking tinderbox you got there.
You sound a bit green, Hornigold. Is it envy? Is mine bigger than yours?
No, I reckon it's this Jamaican funk. I prefer the Spanish stuff. So, you've got yourself a fancy brig now. Fine. Well, I'm gonna teach you how to sail her right. And how to take a prize the proper way. Thatch, we'll catch you up at the old fishing village.
Aye.
Where's your helmsman, Kenway?
I take pride in piloting. helps Ben. Keeps me alert.
Let's make some headway, shall we?
I've no need for schooling. How many prizes did we take together as privateers? There's a prize worth taking.
Good. Take us in close. After you secure thoughts, project authority. Demand respect that you would never give yourself. This weaves a spell over soft minds. For your victims must always have in the back of their minds the uneasy idea that you could snap at any moment and unseam them from prick to sternum. Fire what cannons you will, and land a few strikes if you must. But for God's sake, don't sink them. It's no fun fishing cargo out of the sea. Although it can be done.
Taking some shot, Captain!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Hold yourself for impact!
She's disabled now and taking on a decent amount of water. So keep your cannons quiet. Take care not to sink her. Que tengo un buen día, senor. I am Captain Hornigold, and this is my crew. We're sailors like yourselves, but quite unalike in our purpose. For we intend to take all that you own. Yet no harm shall befall any man so long as he remains at ease. Is that clear?
No me mate, señor. Tengo familia. Se lo suplico.
Anyone speak English? Inglés?
Little bit.
Tell your friends we're stealing your goods, and we won't hurt nobody if everyone stays as still as a sandbar. You got that?
Please do repeat.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Lock them in the hold, and take everything that isn't nailed down.
It's a shaky feeling sailing about with this much stolen cargo.
Get used to it. We'll need to take a few more prizes to make this a profitable day.
Ready, deploy sir! Come rock and roll me over. Do me, Johnny Bunker, do. Oh, do me, Johnny Bunker. The skip on is on.
Get the main street!
Let's save some for later.
Starboard captain! Wrecks of our old lads! Check those royals!
We shot there! Race! We're gonna hit them!
Pull them down to hell, lads!
good take today, Kenway. Half a dozen scores of that size and you'll be set for a year. Now let's sell this cargo and fix up your jackdaw with a few more trinkets.
Sod a year. I'm looking for a prize that'll set me up for life. I'll be king of the West Indies then.
We came to Nassau to get away from the likes of kings.
Well, I'll be a man of property and promise anyway.
Jesus, let that dream go, lad. Nassau is the place to be, not England.
Do you ever dream of the big score? A ship so full of gold and silver, just split it and sail home.
Sure, but it's only a dream. Every man hopes to find a dozen chests of gold with no owners. They're as rare as an honest king.
Master of a drover bound for Antigua. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Master of a drover, old Billy Riley. Old Billy Riley has a nice young daughter. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Old Missy Riley, little Missy Riley. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Old Missy Riley, old Billy Riley. Had a pretty daughter, but we can't get at her. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Had a pretty daughter, old Billy Riley. Screw her up and away we go, boys. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. Screw her up and old Billy Riley. One more pull and then belay, boys. Old Billy Riley, old Billy Riley. One more pull and old Billy Riley. Oh!
I think we've lost them, sir.
Haul in the stunsail! Hold down! Hold down!
Pull for all you're worth!
¿Necesita ayuda, caballero?
Not a bad take today. Keep this up and Nassau will be the first city where men and women may live as God made them. Easy and free. All it takes is a few drops of blood, sweat, and a swatch of cloth.
We fly no colours out here. Praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms. This one's yours. Fly it proud.
I will.
A hand over the docket I lent you. If we're to keep our republic afloat, we'll need guns as well as gold.
That means attacking the Navy.
So long as they're flying King Philip's colours will not offend our own monarch. As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Brace for impact!
Oh, jolly sou'wester, boy, steady she go. Up jumps the hay where the
Hold sails! He'll take it!
climbs up aloft and reefs the topsail.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon.
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters. All hands to cannons.
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Fire! Reloading! Now's all but me!
Ready to fire, sir!
Fire!
I bloody missed!
Fire!
Do not let her ram us, Captain!
As much sail as you can! Fire!
Miss! Other hooks, guy!
Shorten sail! Get off the score!
Cruise up!
Ready to fire!
Fire! Fire! Stands up! Let's get moving!
Who's topsails, gallants, and royals?
Fire!
Almost ready!
Fire!
You're going to hit them! Don't you hit them!
Fire!
Captain lands the man there, she's got him!
Fire! Ease off the wind!
That's where the most dead
Fire! Fire!
She's weak, is right there, Captain!
Fire!
Working on that! Ready to go! Make him
Fire! Fire! Fire!
More trouble, Cap! Reload! Won't miss next time.
Fire! Coming fire! Fire! More
Chain
sail!
shot can
More
take away her
sail!
speed. Careful, Captain!
Fire!
Got a sack tight! Knocking him up, sir!
We'll bathe in your blood!
Over the top, lads! Kick it in the hands! Give them a taste of British...
Loose and trim too! Fire!
She's getting away!
Damn these eyes!
Use chain shot to slow her!
Give the orders, sir!
Fire! Fire!
Left captain, the whole place shot down! Mine ho!
Fire!
Ho! We need time!
Time and six seconds to repair that damage!
Pull! Reel the lubbers in!
Here they come!
Fire! Almost ready, sir! Grounded all up! Ready to fire, sir! Ready to fire, sir!
Ship coming after us, sir! Red! Spanish ensign! That's the lone ship, Cap!
Fire!
No!
Call in the stunsail! Fire! Hold sail! She'll take it!
Cannon ready!
Fire!
Ship Kenway!
Fire!
Raise yourself for movement!
Fire! Fire!
Dropping mines with turbo ability to ram us!
Fire!
Come! Are you mad, Captain?
Got us that time!
Fire!
Across the cancer!
Fire!
On your mark, Captain!
Fire! Fire! Loose all and trims on the way! Fire!
Damn these eyes!
Cannon ready!
Enemy's firing! Fire!
Not get it out! Drop mines is a great countermeasure.
Fire! Coming down! They land another and we're done for!
The ship is dying, Kenway!
Crews up! Eat her steak!
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Aye, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
Trim the yards off the wind!
Reef the mains! Clew up gallants!
Ground it all on!
Loose! Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! Aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels against them, shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
Fire!
Give the order, sir!
Keep on the way! She will ram us!
Fire!
Careful, Captain!
Loose all, let's
As you've likely seen, the number of merchants roving these waters is 70 the number of military ships.
Right, easy purchase, but in small doses.
Right. So to lure the Navy out of hiding, it's best to cause a bit of mischief.
Catch a few small fish to attract the big ones.
That's right. So plunder and pillage as you see fit, Captain Kenway.
Sail ho! Military class brig on the horizon!
Good eye, man. Are you ready for this, Kenway? She won't go down without an honest fight.
Who's up for taking that brig, lads? Shout aye! That's a sound I like to hear. Pipe to quarters! All hands to cannons!
Careful around the Navy. They're as likely to ram you as fire a broadside.
Let's test those powder barrels. Shall we?
Aye, good thinking.
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Goes the gallants and royals! Fire!
Avoid her ram at all costs, sir!
Fire!
Reload!
Douse all but men!
Ready to fire, sir! Beat the men! New up gallants!
Crowd on every inch of sail!
Trim to...
Almost ready, sir! Lancers, he's got him!
Burn me, miss!
Clews down! Handsome wind!
Use chainsaw to slow her
down!
Fire!
Fire!
Working on it!
Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Over the top, lads! Kick him in the hands! Give him a taste of British...
That was a rumble, by God. How do we fare?
A fine purchase, no mistake. Now I think it's time to lay low and bribe our way back into secrecy.
Agreed. So, how do we get rid of this notoriety we've stirred up?
Money, my boy. A well-placed bribe to the right government official will see the military off your tail.
Right, let's do that. I'll need to meet these good Samaritans at some point.
Smart thinking.
Ease her!
Crowd it all on!
I know she's a good sailor. Now prove it, my
Sally
son.
Brown, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys. She's lovely on the foreyard, she's lovely down below, boys.
Rip the yards off the wind!
She's lovely cause she loves me, that's all I want to know.
Stands up with a will.
Ahoy, Captain. Need to...
You're a wonder, Kenway. You've a knack for this kind of work.
It ain't work if you love it.
That's hard. But I ain't doing this forever, lads. Only until I get enough coin to buy some land and influence back home.
Jesus, will you listen to your tripe? Still dreaming on about that strumpet back in England when you could have anybody you wanted here and now.
Ah, such lofty goals for you gents. And here I thought I was in the company of scoundrels. Fine purchase today. What's the crew's mood?
All smiles and no teeth. And there's a few talking about meeting with Master Kid to steal from a nearby plantation.
Plantation? It's ambitious.
Profitable too, if we can manage it.
Aye. It's a good idea.
Riley, what's
Clues down! Hands
oh,
away!
Billy Riley, oh,
Bail
Billy
off on the
Riley,
floor, come on!
Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley.
Hold sail! She'll take it!
Oh, Billy Riley,
Unfurl
oh,
along.
Billy
Man
Riley,
in the seat.
oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, master of a droga bound for Antigua. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, master of a droga. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley has a nice young daughter. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Missy Riley, little Missy Riley. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, oh, Missy Riley, oh, Billy Riley had a pretty daughter, but we can't get at her. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley had a pretty daughter. Oh, Billy Riley, screw her up and away we go, boys. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, screw her up and oh, Billy Riley, one more pull and then belay, boys. Oh, Billy Riley, oh, Billy Riley, one more pull and oh, Billy Riley, oh.
Hey, boys! Oh, don't just hear the old man say goodbye, Faye. Oh, you young sailormen, listen to me.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Sally Brown, she's the gal for me, boys.
We have Sally Brown.
It's down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Row, boys, row, boys, row.
Down to Trinidad to see Sally Brown, boys.
Down west, old ship that ever did sail, sailed on a Erich on a windy day, and we're waiting for day, waiting for day, waiting for day that we get our pay. She was built in brown mid-tides, held together with bits of twine.
Cliff, get ahead, sir!
Waiting for day, waiting for day that we get our
Bring it all, Sil! Gammon tight!
Why, look! It's the bastard son of the late William Kidd. Still a mere boy, and yet 10 times the demon his father was.
Fancy seeing you here, Kenway. Still looking sleek and mean. Did you steal that costume from a dandy in Havana?
No, sir. I found this on a corpse. One that was walking about and talking shite to my face only moments before.
Huh.
So, what's this I hear about a planned raid on a plantation? Not keeping secrets from me, are you?
Not very well. Every day, schooners packed with sugar sail past, coming from plantations nearby. Most times they stop here, sell off a few crates. There's one man visiting today that'd earn you a fine profit. So if you'd like to rob his plantation, I'll point him out.
I would. Is it a Mr. Beckford that owns this plantation?
That's the man. He owns dozens round these islands, and he's bloody rich.
Just the sort I like to see robbed.
His agent is around here somewhere. Find and follow him, and he'll lead you straight to your prize.
Mr. Beckford knows are fair, and with a quality he knows is sound.
Aye, it is hearty molasses and raw cane, that's a given.
It gladdens me to hear you're saying so. But despite the waywardness of your enterprise here, I understand that you are men of discernment. Burford, Manning, to me. We've done with this place.
Aye, sir. What's our course?
We'll return to the plantation and there take stock of our inventory. It was a good harvest this year.
You might not talk so loud, sir. This ain't anything like a friendly port, Ken.
Nonsense, man. I had a delightful conversation with a chap just now. We came to quite an understanding.
As you say, sir.
Haul up and unfurl, boys. We're going home.
Captain, you have the look of a man crafting a bold idea. A look I've seen before.
You mark well, Addy. I've just overheard one of the Beckford's men talking grandly about his plantation and all the cargo he's keeping there. And it gave me the idea that I might take these goods off him and sell them off for a better price than he'd ever ask.
Ah, a man of vision. I like this idea. Aloft, lads! Check those! Our force patrol these waters closely, Captain.
Hold, Addy. There's trouble afoot.
I see them.
Squeeze in, all tops!
Loose topsails, gallants and royals!
Clew's up! Eat her sticks!
Topsails in! Clew up!
Loose all and trim sharp to the wind!
Crowd on all the sail we have!
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
Douse those gallants! Haul! Haul!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Loose tops and... Mainmast! Bring in the top halyards! Pull!
Tops! Gallants! Royals! Studs!
Cruise down! Man your sheets! I think we've lost them, sir.
Douse the gallants and royals!
We're headed straight for land, sir.
As much sail as you can!
This man's working for Peter Beckford's people. Do you know them? The Beckfords and their sugar empire.
Aye. The Beckfords and the Draxes. I never worked their plantations, but I knew their names from hearing other men praise them.
But you worked a plantation, no?
A modest one, aye. As a striker in the boiling house.
Boiling house? Was it water they boiled? Something else?
Cane juices. It's a hard process making sugar. Dangerous. Must be why it fetches such a dear price.
What's it like? Toiling on a plantation day and night.
Well, with the cane sugar cut and harvested, it's run between two metal rollers that crush the juice from the plant. After collecting the juice, it was time to boil away the waters from the sugar. This we did in Thatcher's made of copper. Let me tell you, brother, boiling sugar is near the hottest thing on earth. Just a touch on the skin, it stick like birdlime and burn on, leaving a terrible scar.
Jesus.
Shorten sail! Get off the squall!
I said douse! Douse the fore! Hurry!
To larboard, sir! Man at sea! Shipwreck, most like!
All sails! He'll take it!
It's a risk to anchor too close. Soldiers roving the plantation will catch us for sure.
Drop here then and sneak ashore. We'll look after the jackdaw.
Bearing down on land, sir!
What's happened here? Why such disarray?
Bit of a do, sir, that's all. It's Wilmington's birthday.
And you saw fit to get pickled on duty?
No bother, sir. We've everything sorted.
We'll soon see, won't we? For you must double the watch this evening.
Double, sir? Whatever for?
I believe I was followed here, youngster. by pirates, if my eyes honour me, though the ship was uncommonly large for such rascals. Certainly wasn't slavers, though, not a ship that size. In any case, double the watch. And keep your damned eyes wide for anything suspicious. You up there! Look alive, man! You've a job to do!
Apologies, sir. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
For God's sake, what the hell is going on here today? How do you suppose you'll be able to ring that alarm if you're piss drunk and barely able to stand?
Forgive me, sir. I am fit and able. If I see any strangeness about, you'll hear the bell ringing straight away, I promise.
I'd like to speak to the man in charge here. I require entrance to the warehouse. Which of you dogs has the key to the warehouse, huh? Is there no one sober here? Fetch me the warehouse key, if you please. The key, goddammit! Someone find me the key!
Make haste with another load after this. Faster, ladies.
Where do you think you're going?
I didn't hire snails. Careful with that, you dullard.
£2 left to us, the entire force.
Ladies, you don't leave till it's done. That, you dullard.
Morning's quiet. Captain has the helm. Loose all! Party like!
We're headed straight for land, sir.
We'll all throw up to the cook. The dirty old man's on the poop. We'll Bowser up and he's done. We'll pay Paddy Doyle for his booze.
Bearing down on land, sir.
All in the stunsail.
Fall on! Muzzle that duck, my trumps!
Captain overboard!
Here's to our pirate republic, lads. We're prosperous and free and out the reach of kings, clergy, and debt collectors.
Near 500 men now pledge their allegiance to the Brethren of the Coast in Nassau. Not a bad number.
Truth. Yet we lack sturdy defenses. If the king were to attack the town, he'd trample us.
Then let us find the observatory. If it does what these Templars claim, we'll be unbeatable.
Not that twaddle again, can we? It's a story for schoolboys. I mean, proper defenses. Steal a galleon, shift all the guns to one side. Would make a nice ornament for one of our harbors.
It will not be easy to steal a full Spanish galleon. Have you one in mind?
I do, sir. And I'll show you. She's a fussock, she is. Fat and slow.
Your jackdaw handles knives. Pinched her from the Spanish, was it?
Aye. In the midst of a hurricane.
Just before the treasure fleet was smashed against the shore.
Was the haul aboard as rich as men are saying?
1,000 times that. I reckon £1 million worth of reals was sunk that day.
Devil love a hurricane. Might have a dive there one day. See what we can rummage up.
Diving them wrecks would be a nice change of pace for us. No need for violent actions against merchants and such.
Well, That's some soft talk coming from a pirate. And as it happens, I mostly agree. We'll save the clashing of cutlasses for the military. And them that get in our way. Easy as she goes. No telling what you may find out here.
Like staring through a waterfall.
Don't soil your breeches, lads. I got this.
Storm, Captain! Looks bad!
Coming, Captain! Cutter! Spaniards! Seems to be alone, sir!
That ship's a monster. Look at the size of her.
Aye. And we'd not last long face to face with her. Hear that, Kenway? Keep your distance. We'll strike when fortune favors her.
The cover of darkness, most likely.
Aye, it may come to that.
Oh, look at there, Captain!
Shot to the wind!
All sail! Got it on!
Reef in, all top!
Party now, me trunks! I'd not haze you!
Every last scrap of duck on the wind!
Ride the wind, for all she's worth!
Someone blowing in! It's a brig! They're ancient
we're clear,
Spanish!
sir.
They're all alone, sir!
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Ease the spanker! Hold down!
As much sail as you can!
Loose tops and royals! think we've lost them, sir.
The gallants are royal!
Reef the foreman!
Studs up! Let's get moving!
Close down! Man your sheets!
Charles. Reckless as they come.
An old friend of yours?
Not a man I call a friend. But we've been doing this kind of work for so long, I can't help but respect him.
Mains out! Let's go!
Loose the...
More sail! Full sail! Trim the yards off the wind!
Furl the mizzen top!
Trim us off the wind!
Furl! Furl!
Loose and trim too!
Get up those shrubs!
Charles Vane, slinking off with his tail between his legs. That's good news for us.
Bleeding bastards! We'll have to deal with this skirmish fast. Regard the galleon, and send these interlopers to hell!
Crowd it all on! Incoming fire! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Douse the gallants of oil! Fire! Fire!
We're ready, sir!
Fire! Incoming fire! 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 Enemy's firing! Fire! Fire! Incoming fire! Breathe! Storm sail! Fire! Ready to fire, sir! Fire! Give me some speed! Come! Gallop! Fire! Start! Fire! Fire! Incoming fire! Fire! Fancy a wee swim, do you?
We're ready, sir!
Enemy's firing! Fire! Incoming fire! Fire!
Here it comes! Steady, lads! They're on the bowline to end!
Fire! Reef the topsails and gallop! Fire! 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 Fire!
Down to the tree!
Loose all! Let's move!
She's sailing for that island.
I know the place. natural stronghold used by a French captain named Ducasse.
Julian Ducasse, the Templar.
Name's right. Didn't know he had a title.
I know the man. And if he sees my ship, he'll know it from his time in Havana, meaning he may wonder who's sailing there now. I can't risk that.
And I don't want to lose that galleon. Let's think on it. Maybe wait till it's dark before hopping aboard.